Yes. Okay, we got more people now. Wonderful. So, I welcome all of you today for today's Sangha call. It's been a long time. Hi, Caroline. And we will now be, this is what is happening today. And then again for 1 month, the call will not happen because the training is happening in Rishikesh. So 1 month, after 1 month again, we will meet. But I'm very happy the way the Sangha is growing and glowing, both, right? Because every family, soul family member of ours, they are doing their bit to live the light and spread the light. And this is really awesome. Past few weeks, I've received so many news and events update which you people have done, and this is really heartwarming. It is super, right? In fact, with Caroline also, yours also I've received. It was very nice. I would actually like to hear your experience uh, about delivering the programs, but also how it treated you, what it did to you, right? So, yes, Caroline, please share. No, you got to unmute yourself.
Okay, this should work. Yeah,
Yes.
it's because I'm on my phone instead of on my computer. So yes, I did 3 meditation workshops. Just last week was the last one. I put a lot of thought in it, and my goal was to really have people. People are interested in meditation. They always want to start, but they have this kind of idea on what it should be, and actually they don't know how to start. So that was a bit my going into what I wanted to offer. So my first workshop, so I offered it as a package. So there were 3 meditation workshops. So I offered it as a package, but people could also buy just 1 or 2.
Yeah.
That's also nice.
But that's a smart thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and for the people who got the package, the first session they received this little bag with a notebook and a pen and some chocolates and some tea in it. So just little things that make it like so a little bit more. You add a little bit to the value. And in the first workshop, I wanted to work on connection, and I did the. I should look into my pages because I forgot
It
to
doesn't
take it.
matter. Yeah.
I, yeah, so I remember I did the Om chanting because Om chanting, everybody knows the Om chanting. And I did the chakra breath work, chakra healing breath work. And there were 3 things.
It doesn't matter. But
It doesn't
how
matter.
was your experience and for them and for you both?
Yes. So I am used to guiding yoga classes. So that in itself is not a problem for me. But to teach meditation was rather new to me. And especially because I immediately chose to give a workshop of 2 hours. So that was new to me. So I was a little bit nervous at first. But when I saw the reaction after the first meditation, the reaction of people, and it gave me a lot of comfort. Courage to go through with it, and I felt like I was growing while teaching it. I was not only meditating with the group, because to me I cannot be fully into meditation when I guide the class, because you also need to pay attention to the participants to see if somebody is having if something would happen. But the first reactions after the whole workshop was done, I also made a WhatsApp group, were really amazing. People say people felt like really heart connected, heart center, and they were like a little bit flabbergasted about, is this meditation? This is not what we expected it would be. So they were very curious on the next workshop. And then I got some other people with it. And the second evening, I worked around the thoughts. And we did Osho Kundalini meditation, the full 1 hour thing. So that was for a lot of people, when I told them what we were going to do and explaining the process in advance, I saw the looks on the face of, oh my God, did I sign up for this class? But they did. And the reactions were also very, yeah, people are really, is this meditation? Oh, I did not know this could be a process. There were people who cried during Osho Kundalini. I made the hall very cozy, so they were feeling that it was really safe. I was watching the people, so nothing would happen. But they were really very interested, and that also I felt after the Osho Kundalini workshop, I felt like such an immense joy, the joy of sharing the practice, and also because you see the reaction of people, it really makes you sure about, I'm doing this correct. I am, I'm just doing what I learned, and you grow while you teach also. So, so I chose to already give the workshop, although I did not finish the course fully. I'm now at 83% of the course, but but I wanted to put it into practice immediately. And the last workshop was last week. That was in a cooperation with a friend of mine. We worked with crystal bowls, and we did the meditation Being of Light, because I wanted to work from the heart over to the emotions and the thoughts into the spiritual connection with the meditation, the Being of Light. And then we combined it with a beautiful crystal sound bath. And also, yeah, it was really amazing. Also the cooperation, but also for me, guiding such a long, because the Being of Light is a relatively long meditation. It was really, it was amazing. It was, yeah. And people are asking when the evenings are coming back. So I am already planning for next year again sessions. So this is, yeah, it's truly amazing. And I am amazed by the effect and also what it brings to me. It's a whole other kind of teaching. It's a whole other way of being a teacher. And I even noticed that even when I now teach my regular yoga class, this training really helped me advance also in some kind of way in being a better teacher in my yoga class as well, because of all the knowledge that is shared in the course. So yeah, I'm super happy and with the guidance, with the course, with all the techniques. Yeah, couldn't be more happy.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful. So, when when you delivered the program, immediately after that, uh, from that time until 24 hours next, what did you feel about yourself?
I felt blissful.
And this was
And
the energy which kept on going with you without doing anything?
yes,
Okay. How long it lasted? 2 days, 3 days?
every time I think about it, it comes back. But the first,
Wonderful.
yeah, yeah, but
This is what I
of
wanted
course,
to hear. Now understand.
yeah.
Everything else you can achieve when we talk about my mindfulness, when we talk about meditation, when we talk about different kind of practices and stuff, and there have been different traditions in the world, especially few traditions who actually work and focus around gaining some kind of special powers or control and this and that, yogic traditions or kriya yoga tradition and blah blah blah, and they claim to they claim that if you do certain thing you can achieve these powers. Nobody can claim that if you do this or this practice you can achieve blissfulness. That comes only by, according to my experience and understanding, that comes only by being a pure channel, being in complete surrender, and being in complete connection and trust with divine. And then the bliss comes as a blessing and it stays. It doesn't just come and go. Your love feeling will go, your joy feeling will go, your peace feeling will go, come and go. But your bliss is what which starts to make home inside you. So the bliss which has come, it already has made a home inside you. And that is why the moment you knock it, the moment as you said that you remember it, it comes, it is there, it's not gone. And this is the most beautiful part, because even if you keep working as a pure channel and say achieve, for example, like 20-30% or 50% blissfulness in your heart, oh my god, there's nothing left in the world to achieve. The language of achievement drops by itself, because then you just live, you just flow, you just channelize, and it's just there. Everything is. You don't need to run after anything. And that's the power of bliss, blissfulness. That's also true power of being in prayerfulness. Right? I
Yeah.
talk about that also. Of course, as you progress in 200, 300 or more, or those people who have been with me for many years, they know about this. What is your real evolution or growth on this path? It's not that how big meditator you have become or how strongly can you control your mind. No, everything is at the end of the day struggle. You are still working to do something, like keeping control plus. But the blissfulness is a state where you're just being, you're not doing anything. You don't need to do anything. Because till the time you are doing something, you still remain a doer. But when you just be, you become the true being. And then you become the true being of light, which is based with blissfulness, right? So this is the biggest thing everybody of you must understand, that what is that where we need to reach. According to me, when you realize that, oh my God, this is just there and for no reason. And it's not that it has come from one of the classes you have given. These classes maybe are just the trigger of it.
Mhm.
It has come because of your own pure connection with the divine energy, your own pure intention of being a pure channel. Simple, pure, divine. The
Yeah.
first class formula, it always works. And this formula will be helping you till the last and also, right? So never run after anything or any sense of achievement in the path of meditation or spirituality. It's all trap. Many people in the world do that. Actually, most of the people start to do meditation or something for achieving certain thing, and that's a trap. They sometimes they achieve that also, but then nothing gives you the blissfulness. Only blissfulness gives you the blissfulness. You understand?
Yes.
And it normally comes when you don't try to achieve anything. You just be, you just flow, you just channelize, right?
Yeah.
And that's the power of it. So
Yeah.
beautiful. I love it the way you could experience it and comprehend it and can explain it, because this is what I wanted to understand. And just hold on to this energy always. This would be a path, right?
Yes. I will.
Beautiful. Anybody else wants to say anything on this, or if somebody has experienced something like this, I would like to share. No.
I wanted this topic today, but I did not
Good.
interfere because you already announced that topic. So I'm
Another
so
topic, it
happy.
doesn't matter. Whatever happens, naturally it happens. My plans are not permanent plans. God plan is more better plans.
So I wanted to
Whatever comes in the
discuss
flow.
bliss.
But why are you not visible? You have become a ghost?
No, because I'm half dressed and I'm supposed to go out for a party tonight. So
So dress
just
up for the
waiting. I want.
party
So I
and then
wanted
join
to
this party first.
attend attend this meeting and then go. I'm
Okay,
sorry. Yeah.
wonderful. You want to say
So
something?
yeah, you have said it all.
Sure.
I
Wonderful.
wanted to listen to what. Thanks to Caroline that she started what I wanted. Rohit, can you please shut this because it's going. So yeah,
Great,
thank you so much.
great. All right. Anybody else want to share something like this? All right. I want to ask everyone if you remember some of the moments when you felt this blissfulness, and you can say, yeah, that was the moment when I really felt blissful. And in those moments of blissfulness, I was not having any thought naturally, and everything was like all cool. I mean, I don't for example, in that moment you feel like, oh, there is no problem in the world, you know. Do you remember some of those moments? I remember many. Even before I became spiritual, life keeps giving you those moments. For example, first time when I fall in love in my college days, I was blissful. That was super cool. There was no problem in the world. There was no problem in my life. I was always happy, jumping, no thought, just feeling nice, good, happy. That was one of the moment. So similarly,
If I can share,
yeah.
I did 100 hours online. The moment I started 100 hours, I was going through a very, very traumatic things in my life, so-called traumatic situations. But somehow something dropped. And yeah, that moment I felt that everything was okay, not okay, situation was okay, not okay, but then I felt completely blissful. That I understand that that was not happiness, that was not, I could just relate that this is not, I'm not feeling this. This was a complete bliss. And I now very frequently I feel that state of bliss. The moment I drop this whatever emotion I am in that moment, whether it is happiness, sadness, whatever, whatever. If I drop that situation, I feel that bliss immediately takes over. Yeah.
Wonderful.
So it's very frequent now.
Wonderful.
But it's not 24/7.
Okay, doesn't matter. If you start knowing that when the bliss makes the home inside your heart, then you know that you have it. You know, whenever you remember it, whenever you knock the door, it will be there, right? And that is a great relief and support and power, right? And based on that, you can keep increasing, you know, your state of being blissful. All right.
There's a very childlike question that is coming in my mind always. Um, People who are enlightened, do they live in this blissful state 24/7? Or when they are in a situation, the state goes, and then once you sit in silence or once you drop your emotions, then it comes.
Well, they're supposed to, as by definition. I can tell about myself that this state of blissfulness does not go. And the biggest sign of this state is that you are unbothered. There's something very important to understand. Bliss does not require solution of life. Bliss does not need solutions. It does not depend on, when my life will be solved, I'll be blissful. That's the power of bliss. So when it doesn't need any solution, it doesn't get hampered by problems in life. Do you get it? Situations will keep happening up and down. You will keep dealing with them. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you will lose. But blissfulness is separate from this. Even if you're losing, you can still remain blissful. Even if you are winning, you can still remain blissful by not getting overwhelmed by that or overpowered by that. So no loss, winning or losing matters for bliss. because it does not need to solve anything. It does not need to change anything. It does not need to deny anything or accept anything. It is what it is. And as we speak about, and I teach you already about suchness, blissfulness is the ultimate state of suchness. So you see the power of it. And once you have it, once you have it, as I said, 10%, 30%, 40%, 50%, you will remember, you will realize that that's your home and that's where actually you want to live. And actually, it is like, okay, you live in your home, you sleep, you take rest, and then every morning you get up, you get ready, you go out to do your job, and then you get stuck in the traffic, or you get stuck with the bad, stupid office politics, or maybe a stupid queue in superstore, or whatever it is, and then you get tired dealing with all the daily activity outside of your home. But then when you come back home, you take a nice shower, you chill, you relax on your couch, whatever you want to do, you do, and you sleep nicely, peacefully. If you do that thing in that place is called home. Otherwise, home has no meaning. Now, similarly, when you start doing this inside you, that you live in your blissful space, then you get up, get ready whenever you need to make any action, you go, you deal with the situation, whatever is required, you do, and then again, beyond the winning or losing, beyond the problems or the winnings, you just come back in a blissful space, you chill, you relax, you are easy, you don't have any complaint, you are not feeling victim, you are not feeling ego, you are not feeling winner, you are not feeling loser, you are not feeling respected, you are not feeling disrespected. You are above anything, you are above any impact or any result. You are free, because that is freedom. If you only need to feel winning, 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 that is also not freedom. So the freedom is when you are beyond the results, and then you are blissful. So it is your home. And that is why I say many times that I am my home, because this home is the most amazing home you can create for yourselves. Right?
Thank you.
Most welcome. Good questions bring some good knowledge, huh? All right. Anybody has any question?
Hi, can I say something?
Yeah, of course. Most welcome, Kanika.
So, I'm just walking in some dark area, so I cannot, I mean, even if I switch on the video, the face will not be there. So, whatever you said just now, I have been feeling the same since I've come to Rishikesh. And I was just about to say, but Manita was talking. So, I feel blissful nowadays. I mean, it's very opposite, but still, it's kind of funny. When people are, they're ignoring me, they don't want to talk, suddenly they disappear or anything like that. I don't know, it gives a beautiful state of blissfulness, even that moment. And since, 2022 till now, when I did not move to Rishikesh, I kept on doing the white light meditation for my own personal growth. Now it is a stage where, I feel that white light always running in my body, and anybody who's coming and touching it just feels it's like passing over to everybody. Yeah, it's like I'm able to just automatically, it's happening, channelize, or I don't know, it's a medium, or it's the flow is always on. And when I feel blissful when people are just going away, because I don't think they are coming with an intention to take the white light. So they're not able to handle that white light, the automatic flow, and then they just, push away automatically. So it just gives me a lot of beautiful kind of blissfulness, whatever kind of thing, but it's very nice. So now after 3 years since I've moved here to Rishikesh, the white light meditation automatically stopped because I'm able to, like, go to sleep automatically. It just happens. So uh, this is what I feel now. I really feel blissful about everything around, and it's happening automatically.
Right. Wonderful. So yes, that happens.
Yeah.
There are two things. One, when the bliss starts happening to you, don't doubt it, right? Don't doubt yourself.
Mm.
Don't think are you eligible of it, whether it should happen or not. Accept it, trust it, absorb it, you know, keep it inside you. That's very, very, very important. As I told you, that life keeps giving everybody lots and lots of moments of bliss. We tend to forget them. And that is why people normally don't live in gratitude. Somebody who is a meditator or not, somebody who is a spiritual or not, life is very giving. Universe is always blessing everyone. And as a blessing, universe keeps giving you blissful moments. Problem is that we don't hold them dear. We don't keep them in our heart as our home. We just live them that time, feel happy. Sometimes people feel ego because of that, an ego boost. And then later on, we tend to forget that or don't keep it as a matter of gratitude. And that is why we we are not settled in that. We are not established in that blissful space. As a seeker, it is very important to learn to recognize what are the blessings universe give, because if you don't even recognize the blessings, how will you handle them, or how will you process them, how will you integrate them inside you, right? So whatever is being told on internet or by different people, oh, meditation is this, meditation is that, forget all that. Let it be very simple. Let it be only absolutely blissful. You guys can do with that. It's okay. We don't need many things. We are happy with just simple one thing. Blissfulness, constant. And you get established in that. That will be all. Right. Because when you make it this simple, and then your entire energy will start aligning with how universe gives you blessing and how you get bliss in that blessing, and then you will learn to hold it inside you. You will not lose it. So that's very, very, very important. And of course, that happens with anybody. That starts to happen with everyone whosoever make this journey with a pure intent, as a pure channel, not to achieve something, but to be that being of light, that true being, which is spiritual, right? So that is the way to look at it. And when it is happening, you have to recognize it, you have to integrate it, you have to live it, and you have to feel more responsible for it. It is like the most precious thing you have it now. And how you can, how you can handle it. So, as I told you, even for a smaller things, I always tell that when people appreciate you, you should feel more responsible about it. Similarly, these are the biggest blessings. So whenever they're coming, universe is blessing you. That means somewhere, somehow you are doing something right. So it is happening to you. Now feel more responsible that you keep doing that right. Try to recognize what is that thing which you are doing, which is making you aligned with the universe, and universe is giving you the blessing. Sometimes we just become aligned for without any effort, for no reason. But it makes sense to become more mindful, more aware about what you knowingly or unknowingly are doing to make yourself aligned with the universe, that you are getting this blessing. Right? And then it's another level of journey. Because that part of journey is then very beautiful. That's effortless. That's like a flow, simple flow. And I always say about flow that just keep flowing. It's all good.
Mm. Yes.
Problem is mind always wants to solve life. And that's where the blissfulness is much, much bigger than anything in the world, because it does not need to solve anything. The world will go in its own way. The matrix will work in its own way. The matrix will present you with different situations and problems every single day. But your blissfulness is not dependent on that. A true seeker understands this and is already free from it. Right? So you cannot be blissful
Yes.
tomorrow. You can be today, right now, even if everything is
Mm,
going around. Because
absolutely.
solutions will come as their own life cycle. Problems will come as their own life cycle. But you are free from that. Okay? So wonderful. Second
Thank
thing
you.
is, when you meditate rightly and nicely, slowly, slowly, your aura starts to carry that energy. As I say that it's not only about meditation as a practice, but living a meditative life, becoming meditation meditative, so that you are not only meditating for 30 minutes or 1 hour, but how you are living that energy for the rest of the 24 or 23 hours. That is what tell you that how much you are meditative. So when you start becoming that, your aura carry that kind of energy, your energy body speaks that. And those people who are not able to align with that kind of energy, or their orientation in life is not that kind right now, they will move
Mm,
away automatically. It would be a very swift move. For every seeker, filtration is the first process. That's the cleansing process. That's a cleansing mechanism of universe. So people will get filtered, your job style will get filtered, many things in life will get filtered. Even the stuff you keep around you in your home will get filtered and get changed. You know, the way you sleep, the way you dress up, your clothes will get different, everything will get different. And that is okay, that is beautiful, because what you do in your life directly, wherever your energy directly gets involved, everything, that every person, that every action, that every task will start getting aligned with you. For example, for many business people, if they have a habit of doing so many businesses or making so many things on their own head and whatever, once they become meditator, they start to align their work or actions in such a manner that everything starts to become smooth. And wherever they feel that no, it is a constant struggle and it's not giving me that kind of smooth operation, they say okay, let's just drop it, it's okay. Because the flow will come in your life from many dimensions. That's the sign of you becoming meditative. The flow will come in your life from many dimensions. And that's the power of it, that's the beauty of it, right? Because the flow will take you to the blissfulness, right? So good, enjoy this.
thank you.
Most welcome. Any other question? Ali, tell me what is happening with you.
Yeah, thank you for the space, firstly. And I just feel really blessed to be in this space with all of you, and lovely to meet you all virtually. Um, Amazing that I've tapped into this after what, 4 or 5 years of doing your online course, and been through an absolute roller coaster across the last few years, and tapping into the blissful states previously. I felt like I'd put all of my resources in blissful state or positivity and locked it all away and threw away the key. That's how I felt. And I've been going through various forms of therapy for the trauma. And only just this week, which is crazy to think that I've joined this call, I went through a really traumatic situation on Monday. But actually, it was all meant to happen because it allowed me to overcome a struggle that I've had since childhood, that I never connected to that stage. And I'm getting emotional. I've got emotional from each of you guys speaking, and from you to have from speaking today, because I just feel so aligned with this topic. And all I needed was a hug from my dad. That's all it's been. All this trauma and all these situations that I've been putting myself into or finding myself in. That moment when he hugged me on Tuesday, everything else just melted away. And I realized that that blissful state that I felt my father gave to me on Tuesday, it meant more to me than everything. But actually, it allowed me to see that I don't need to yearn for someone else's love. I have enough love inside me for myself. And it was, I don't know if this is even coming across right, but it was just so profound that it was like this light bulb moment, this realization that I've always wanted to make him proud of me and happy for me or with what I'm doing in my life. And I don't want to disappoint him, but actually it's what's in here that for me that makes it was huge, massive. I think I'm rambling around the topic, but yeah. So I've been quite emotional listening to
Take
each
your
of
time, no problem. There is no hurry. Take your time.
your
Tell us.
stories. And I think when you say blissfulness is home and it's within me or it's within you, I thought I'd lost that from across the last 3 years just because of that trauma. But like, as you say, you're living in that victim mentality or your alter ego. And I denied myself the chance to tap into my spiritual way, which is actually, that is my life. That spiritual being is my life, and that blissful place. And you know, I've listened to you guys, and you either tap into it or you tap out of that blissful state. But actually, this is the journey for me. That this is the journey that I'm on to be able to have that, you know, have that feeling always within me. But it is there. It's that knowing. What did you say a second ago? I noted it down. Realize it, integrate it, live it. It's there. and it, like this last week has been such a breakthrough and such realization that it's always been there. It's always been there. It's our consciousness denying us the fact of allowing it to be. And in the last 3 to 4 years, gone through the trauma where I'm not tapping into my higher self. There's reasons around that, but that's okay. Surrender to it and move on. Yeah, so thank you.
Most welcome. I'm glad because I remember when I spoke to you for the first time. Of course, it's been a while. For 5 years, you have completed your training, but I still remember talking to you. I told you that you carry up your soul, you carry up your heart. You have to take care of it, and you have to make it your power and not your problem. Probably this thing does not make that much sense to you that time, but today it makes much more sense.
Massive, huge, absolutely huge. Yeah. And I had a theta healing on Tuesday, and when this controversy and confrontation happened with my dad on the Monday, I had originally booked the theta healing on the Monday, and I moved it because my sister was up with her kids, and all this controversy happened at the exact same time as the original booking. And then loads of stuff came to fruition, and he asked me for forgiveness on the Tuesday. Like, this man doesn't do that. Like, I've never witnessed that. But it was like the healing had started because I'd allowed myself to migrate home from the other side of the world, you know, across the last 20 years, living away from Ireland and coming home. I'm home for a reason. And that was a massive part of the reason, to be able to have that controversy with my dad, to allow the forgiveness and to have that connection with him, to make me realize what I have within. My head's still blown. Yeah.
You know, this is the process of cultivation in the field of spiritual progression. Once you sow the right seed, once you start, and this is a power, I mean, you have to understand this. This is amazing. This life is full of mysticism. We are a magical being. Anything can happen, any magic can happen anytime. So never give up on life. First of all, you have to understand this. For all seekers, never give up on life. Because universe has damn every resource to make your life blissful any moment. Even in the deepest of shit you feel that you're stuck into, man, next moment, magic. Everything can be changed. You experience that. Everybody experience these kind of things. But that happens because somewhere you have to understand this, and I want to make sure that you get it. That's why I'm saying this, because then you will be able to integrate it properly. Somewhere you have put yourself on a right path. Somewhere, even few years ago, you were a seeker. That's why you sought to, do some meditation training, and then you found me, and then you interviewed me, and I interviewed you, and blah blah blah, and we find resonation, and then you did your training, and then there was a gap, and you left. I mean, you kept on living your life with another understanding, but still struggling with different things. And I know 5 years ago, 6 years ago, it was only 100 hours. There was no advanced training. The training was also very different, but that also was very powerful because all the people are still connected with me. In fact, all the people which were from older time are still very much connected with me. The thing is that it's in the universe, in the cosmos, how it works. It's like any shooting star. For example, imagine a world when the universe is just, came out from a big bang, and all the stars are like random. They are just all the shooting stars. They're going. They don't have their orbit. Why don't they have their orbit? Because to get their orbit, to get their path, they need a connection, a routing to a force in the center. Right? When you put yourself on a spiritual path and you put it with the pure intention, and of course, if you get a right path, both ways, because I see if people have pure intention but they don't get the right path somehow because they get in the path of achieving some special powers on the name of spirituality, I don't think it's a right path, because it boosts your ego and it gets you into more mind traps. But when you remain on the path of pure spirituality with pure intention, with purity in heart, with surrender, with connection, with gratitude, you somehow, and even if you work around it for a few days, like you worked for it 4 5 years ago, and then you started changing yourself, you got transformed, and you started looking at life from a different perspective, your struggle remained, but you found a base. And when you find a base, you find a centering. The effect of that centering is you get your orbit, you get your path. So you're no longer a shooting star flying here and there random. You get your path. And by the virtue of finding that path, one day will come when you will complete the cycle, and all the things, all the struggles, whatever is there in your life, they will complete their cycle. Either they will cultivate into something beautiful and positive, or they will get dropped. This happens in every seeker's life. Something do it gets their completion early. Some things will take time depending on your own energy, your own centering and routing. But once you are on the path, the cycle will get completed sooner or later. And this is what you have experienced. Right? So this is called the cultivation of the right kind of crop, the right kind of flowering in your life. Once you receive the flowering, there is another journey of spreading the fragrance, of living a life of a flower. Okay? Because the biggest thing you need to do with yourself is to respect yourself and love this opportunity called life, which universe has given you, to spread the fragrance. That's very, very, very important. Because if you do that, then you're actually making your life purposeful, using that path, that orbit which you got, beautifully, and then the center starts to love you. For example, sun has many planets and demi planets and subplanets and blah blah blah. And the planets got their orbit path because the sun is their center and they're orbiting. But when the sun starts to love them back, it is much more powerful. Probably they get more power, more speed, more something, whatever it is, whatever they need. Right? So be so beautiful, so pure inside that the God loves you. God loves you anyway, but you give the reason to Him to love you back more. You give the reason to the universe to love you back more. That's amazing. That's much more blissful. Right? Beautiful. I'm happy to see you.
You too.
All right. So now also your time to maybe redo the course once again. Online, you already have the files. Or if you want to upgrade the material, you can talk to Manita is here. She will guide you how to do that if you want to get the latest training material, whatever. But
Yeah, I would love to actually be there in person. I just couldn't make it this November, as you know. But I think the next step is to be with you guys in person, especially in March. Would be
in
amazing.
March.
Yeah.
Okay, no more online training now. I want to see you in person. You know, we do virtual hugs, but when you do real hug, it's like different, huh? Chalo. Wonderful, wonderful, Ali. Keep, keep on your path. It's another beginning, right? It's a new path. It's nature. Be that. Good, 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 good. All right. Who's next? We already completed an hour. Dina, you want to say something?
I'm good, thank you. Just really enjoying this conversation, and it's just a huge like remembrance or reminder of what already exists. Yeah, I've been in my mind a bit more, so just listening to all of you and having that remembrance is like being plugged into the charger. So it's just been amazing. Thank you so much.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, we are, as I say, we are not alone. We are always connected. And of course, this Sangha is that we are reflection of each other. We learn from each other. We grow. And the biggest learning sometimes just happens as a mirroring, or a remembrance that, yeah, I knew this, but now this is it. I got to remember it. Why I'm forgetting it? It's just like this. You see?
Yeah, it's like activating like what already exists, but there was, so many layers of, whether dust or the ego or attachment. And then
Yeah, I
just
always gave
listening to
a
all of your stories is activating the seed.
yeah, I always give it a metaphor that there was a wise man who had a very foolish son. So the foolish son was very negative guy. He was very judgmental, very negative. Ah, there's nothing good in life. I don't need to do anything like this. And the wise man was a wise man and he earned good money, he was rich, but he knew that after he will die, his son would not do anything. So what he did is in his home, he kept money or things in different rooms, not in one room, but different rooms, so that whenever the son gets into one room, he would get some money so that he can make use of that and live a good life. But son was great, stupid, as father already knew. And son was so much of full of complaint that when the father died, son was like, "Oh my God, now what will I do? This guy, he did not leave me anything. I am just living in my room. There is nothing. The life is bad, negative." And then he kept on crying and complaining, and never got up and tried to look into any other room. And he kept on living a poor life until one fine day, God decided to help him and sent a monkey in his room who attacked on him. And to save himself, he rushed to the next room and he found the money. So sometimes universe attack on you to actually push you to look at that side where there is a treasure, to let you know that you are rich, you are not poor. So stop living a poor life. Come out of this poor mindset and get into your richness. You see, usually attacks are like that. If you look at them, the brighter side of it. So we all are somewhere that wise man also, but that stupid son also. Yeah, good. All right, guys. Nice questions today. Nice sharing. Let's do some meditation together. Let's just be okay. Let's just do a meditation on just feeling, being, and feeling gratitude and blissfulness within ourselves. Close your eyes. Sit relaxed. Whatever way you are sitting or even lying down doesn't matter. Just sit relaxed. Become aware of your breath and feel that your breath is becoming calmer with each breath you're taking. It is becoming more and more calm. And it is going somewhere deep inside you and vanishing there. And slowly feel that the breath is becoming more and more calmer and slow and refined and transparent. It is just happening. It's just happening in a very refined and slow and calm manner. As if it's not even there. Feel that the breath is even not there. Even if there is some breath, it's very fine, very refined. And you don't need to bother about it. The body is not even feeling it. Make your breath that calm. Or intend that that is that calm and I don't even need to feel it. It is just going somewhere deep inside me and getting dissolved automatically. So that you don't need to bother anything outside you. There's nothing outside you. There is no need for you to bother for anything at this moment outside you. Not even for your breathing. So that you can just be in that deep space. Feel a deep calm there. Feel a deep sense of gratitude there. Which is converting into blissfulness. No outer world, no botheration, no breath, only gratitude inside, which is converting into blissfulness, which is making home inside you. Just that. keeping this feeling of blissfulness in your heart, in your depths. Take 3 deep breaths. Slowly rub your hands. Place your hands on your eyes. And gently open your eyes. Rub the hands back on your face and on your body. Everybody's okay? Thank you. Namaste. So such a wonderful meditation. You guys actually can do it quite often. It's very simple, right? I am gonna see you next month now, and we are going to start our training in 2 days in Rishikesh and then in Goa. It's such a wonderful group. I'm very excited. So hope to see you guys soon. Yes. Take care. Keep living the cautious life. Let's have our hug.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.